Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a simple and sultry look for an early Valentine's Day video. So let's get started. I'm going to go into my Naked Urban Decay palette, and I'm actually mixing two shades. I'm using the shade Naked and Buck, and I'm just going to be placing that all over my lid, on my crease, and then winging it out towards the outer corner of my eye. Then with the same brush that I was using to apply on the lid, I'm just going to be pinching it so that it's a little thinner and I can apply it on the outermost part of my lower lash line. Now I'm going in with my Milani strobe light in the number 03, and I'm using that as a highlighter or like a shimmer shade on my lid. I'm putting it right below the shade that we applied earlier in the same shape. So I'm putting it all over the lid and winging it out towards the outermost part. On the lower lash line, we're just going to be keeping it in the innermost part of the lower lash line. Next, I'm going in with my Morphe 35M palette using the shade Fired Up, which is just a orange color. I'm going to be placing that on the innermost part of my top lid and then putting it on the outermost part of my lower lash line, winging it out a little bit. I'm using a small fluffy blending brush to apply this shade. Next, I'm going in with a warm tone brown. This one is Peachy Keen from that same Morphe palette, and I am just going to be applying that on the outermost part of my top lid and then on the crease of my lower lash line. So I'm just going to be squinting a little bit and then putting it in my eye bags. So basically, when you're applying this warm tone brown on your eye bags, it's just going to give you a permanent squint, so it makes your eyes look a little more flirty on their own without you having to make that facial expression. Next, I'm going in with my LA Girl lip pencil, and this is in the shade Nonstop Nude, and I'm just going to be placing that on the center of my waterline. Going in to my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, I'm using the shade Bellini, and I'm just going to be placing that on the center of my top lid and then running it all throughout my lower lash line and winging it out a little bit as well.
Daeimond on the beat.
Next, I'm going into the shade Nectar from that same Too Faced palette, and I'm going to be using that as a inner corner highlight, running it a little into my lower lash line and then putting it on my brow bone as a brow bone highlight.
Daeimond on the beat.
Now we're going to be using a small flat angled brush. We're going to be going into the shade FOTD from my Morphe palette, which is just a burgundy eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using that for my wings. So we are going to be elongating the eye, making a little bit of a cat eye by creating a wing, but we're doing it in a lighter shade, so it makes it look a little more sultry. Now we're going into with the NYX lip liner. This is in the shade Brown, and I'm just going to be placing that all throughout my eye, tight lining the eye and then bringing it into the inner corner a little bit, not running it on the lower lash line. Now I have really straight lashes, so I'm going in and curling my lashes before I put on mascara. Then I wait a little bit for the mascara to dry, and then I go in and curl them again because I just feel like that just helps them stay curled throughout the day. And then I'm putting on mascara on the lower lash line as well. Now for the lips, I'm going in with my Pop Beauty matte liquid lipstick in the shade Rouge Red, and I'm just going to be placing that on the center of my lips, fading it out towards the outermost part of my lips. So usually what we'll do is we'll line the outermost part of the lips, fade it towards the center. Now we're starting from the center, fading it towards the outermost part. And then we're going to make sure that the outermost part of the lips, like the outline of your lips, is a little faded because we don't really want it to show for this look. to do that, we're gonna put on some translucent powder on the outermost part of our lips. Then we go in, we put in another layer of the same lipstick, doing the same thing, going in with a blending brush and blending out the outer edges. And finally, we're going in with my CoverGirl lipstick, and this one is in the shade All Nighter, and this one's just gonna make the lips a little more juicy and red. Okay, and that basically makes up the entire look. I actually got this look from another YouTuber I recently found. Her name is, I think, pronounced Jenny Makeupaholic. I'll make sure to put her down in the description box. And let me know how you guys feel about this look, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!